Hey, Tony. I put together a box of vegetables from our garden. Should be coming to you in a day or so. I had some for dinner last night. They came out so much better than last year.
Hey, Stacy, thanks! What did you like best?
The asparagus was a success. For once.
I look forward to it. I appreciate you sending them. Price of the vegetables have gone up so much this season, so it really helps.
I agree. It's become very expensive these days. But you have a good selection of supermarkets near you, right? Make sure you eat your vegetables.
Yeah, but, cost of living in general is expensive where we live, so,
Is it that bad? I can send you more, I only put in nice-looking ones in the box. But here I have a bunch of odd shapes and damaged ones that I keep for myself.
Really? Yes, I definitely want them. That'll be so helpful. Oh, I'm sorry, am I being too greedy?
No, not at all. But, Tony, are you guys having difficulty getting by? You have a pretty good job, and it's just you and Andrea.
Well, we spent a good portion of our savings for our wedding. And Andrea can't work because she has health issues, so I have to work for the both of us.
Oh, right, she has her condition. I guess that makes it hard for her to work part-time too, then.
That's right. But hey, I don't mind working hard for my family. I married Andrea knowing her health issues, so I don't expect her to work. I've also been studying to start a side business in the near future, so I can make more money.
Wow, a side business? That's amazing. But don't push yourself too hard. You're still new to married life. You have a long road ahead of you. Take good care of yourself. You have to eat healthy and sleep well.
I know, sis. I won't do anything unhealthy.
Oh, I forgot I had a bunch of fruit in my fridge that I got from my neighbor. I should have put some in the box. I can put them in another box and mail it now.
It's okay, Stacy, no rush. Some other time is perfectly fine. Oh, sorry, I need to get back to work now.
Okay, let me know when you really need help though, Tony. Just us now. Mom and Dad would have wanted us to look after each other. My husband also said he's happy to help you whenever you need.
Thanks, Stacy. But I want to try to be independent now, So I'll do my best not to bother you guys too much. Talk to you later.
Hi, Stacy. Thank you so much for sending us your vegetables. Hello, Andrea. You are very welcome. How are they? And let me know if I'm sending you too much. The volume is great. We received some more today. Sorry I sent you unpretty ones. No, they are delicious. Are they hard to make? I've become interested. Do you want to start your own garden? Well, I don't know if I can grow them as good as you do, but maybe something easy. Oh, there are tons of easy ones, and it's really fun to grow plants. If you need help getting started, don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you. I have this health issue of mine, so I can't work. So I want to do something for Tony. I thought maybe if I grow vegetables, it's healthy and free, so it'll help. Oh, but it must be expensive to buy everything I need to start a garden. I heard from Tony that you guys are struggling to get by? Oh, he told you. We've had to buy new furniture for the house when we moved in. On top of it, the cost of living is getting more and more expensive. It really is hard to just live a decent life nowadays. Sorry, I shouldn't be so nosy. But my brother tends to push himself really hard, so I'm very worried. Being financially unstable can be very stressful. It must be hard for you too, Andrea. Oh, no. Compared to what Tony goes through every day, I have it easy. He doesn't know, but I started to work at home, just a little. Have you? Great. But I've been sick recently, so I'm not making much. I wanted to surprise him by showing him how much I've made, but I don't know when that will be. Aw, Andrea. Stacy, I really shouldn't be asking you this. But do you think you can help us financially? I'm so worried about Tony overworking. I wish I could ask my parents, but they are extremely tough and old-fashioned. If they find out that Tony is not making enough to support me, they might think he's not good enough. I don't mind providing support, but Tony declined my offer the other day. He did? Yes, he said he wanted to be independent as much as possible. He said that? Oh, Tony. He'd be mad to find out that I asked you to support us then. He wouldn't like me asking you. Tony has a very gentle soul. I'm sure he wouldn't get mad. But I'm scared that he'd feel ashamed. Is it possible for you to help us, but keep it a secret? Like I said, I'm happy to support you guys. But this is about money. I think you two should talk about it first. I don't think he'd accept it. He has a side business now and working around the clock. He would say he can pay for the two of us if he works harder. I promise we will pay you back, little by little. So please, I just want Tony to be okay. Maybe just for a little while? Okay, the max I can provide is $500 a month, though. Is that enough? Yes, absolutely! That would allow me to put something a little nicer on the table. I'll wire you the money soon, then. Oh my god, thank you so much! I'll send you my bank account details in a bit. Thank you for taking care of my brother. I'm sorry you have to go through this. I'm happy to be with Tony. That's all that matters to me. I'm glad that I chose him. He's a good person. I'm happy you see that in him. I'm always wishing you two the best luck. Thank you. I will do my very best to support him.
Hey, Stacy, thanks for yesterday. I was able to chill out for once.
Oh, good. I wish you could have stayed longer, though.
I know, but I was lucky to even squeeze in some time to see you during a business trip. Next time I'll take a day off.
That would be lovely. Did you get back home?
No, not yet. I'm taking a break from driving at the rest stop. I feel so much more alive from eating great home-cooked dinner at your place. I really appreciate you, sis.
Hey, Tony, you looked like you were tearing up when you were eating.
Because your food was that great.
I heard you blurt out something like, I haven't had a real meal like this in a while. Is there something you're not telling me? You changed the subject, so I let it go last night, but I'm worried.
It's fine, Stacy.
My husband was also worried about you. You seem to have lost a lot of weight.
Don't worry.
How can I not be worried? What do you usually eat, anyway? I mean, yes, I knew you were coming, so I did go harder on the cooking than I usually do. But Andrea cooks at home, too, doesn't she?
Yeah, right, she does.
And I've been sending my vegetables to you on a regular basis. Is it not enough? Are you still having difficulty getting by?
Well, I don't know, kind of. But I'm okay.
Tony, what do you mean by kind of? Things haven't changed at all?
Maybe, maybe not.
Stop acting stupid. I'm being serious.
Stacy, it's my fault. I simply don't make enough to support my family. I need to work harder.
You do work hard, too hard. I know it's not nice to be talked to about money, so I'm sorry, but you really need to review your expenses. I know a financial advisor who can help you. Do you have any overdue payments?
No, I don't.
Okay, good. I said this before, but you have a high-paying job, Tony. I'm having a hard time understanding why you are barely getting by.
I'm sorry.
What? No, Tony, you don't have to apologize. I'm not scolding you or anything. I'm just trying to understand your situation.
I don't know if I can do this anymore.
What? What's going on?
I've been lying here.
About?
Andrea.
What about Andrea?
She's not sick. She doesn't have any condition. She just doesn't want to work, that's all. We've been saying she has health issues, so it doesn't look as bad. The reason why we're having trouble with money is because she's a huge spender.
Huh? Are you saying she's using all your money?
She's changed so much since we got married. She's been calling me an ATM for the past half year or so. I try to talk to her, but it's too late.
What's too late?
I can't disobey her.
Why? You should leave her.
But the vow, we promised till death do us part. And I feel awful for everyone who celebrated our marriage. We even pitched in for our wedding fee. What am I supposed to say to everyone?
If you don't love her, then what's the point?
I don't know what's right or wrong anymore. I think I'm losing my mind. I've been so busy just trying to please her.
Listen to me, Tony. First, you need to take a break from work.
But I have so much to do.
Exactly why you need a break. When I saw you yesterday, I could barely recognize you. You were standing there like a ghost. I am seriously worried.
I'm sorry, Stacy. I should be old enough to take care of myself. I feel ashamed.
Don't be. What you need to do right now is head back to my place immediately. You will tell me everything that's happened and rest. Hi, Andrea. Do you have a minute? Hi, Stacy. I was just about to message you. I can't get a hold of Tony. Is he still in the hospital like you said? Unfortunately, yes. He hasn't recovered yet. He needs more time to rest. I see. Sorry I'm not there to help. I should have seen this coming. He's been working day and night. I wasn't able to support him enough, even though you've given so much. Yes, I must say I was very surprised. You said you were going to cook decent meals for him, for his health. Instead, Tony has lost 20 pounds. Really? I must not have seen it because I see him every day. I will make nutritious meals for him when he returns. No need. You wouldn't give him any good food, only junk. I'm sorry, what are you talking about? Like weeds growing in your yard? Your leftovers? What the hell have you been feeding my brother? I know everything. You've been spending all his money on what you want. I don't know what you're talking about, Stacy. I've never done such a thing. We've been watching you this past week, you know. Waking up at noon every day, ordering delivery. Shopping, drinking, eating. How could you use my brother as your ATM? How dare you treat my brother like trash? Why are you so upset? I mean, how else was I supposed to treat him? I can't buy luxury brands with what Tony makes. It's not my fault. Tony should be making more. Excuse me? Clearly, it is your fault. Tony promised me he'd make me the happiest girl. He needs to keep his promise. You are out of your mind. For a married couple to be happy, you need to work together. I married him because he works for a big company. But then I find out after we get married that he makes much less than I had expected. Can you imagine how shocked I was? You are not making any sense. I heard that you were abusive too. You abused my brother, both verbally and physically. Tony has had to go to therapy to get over what you've done to him. What? I thought you said he was in the hospital. I heard he fainted during a business trip. No, he didn't. I made Tony come here so that you could stay away from him. What? You need to get him back here now. He hasn't been home for a week now. I need money. It's almost his payday. Tony is not coming back to you. He is divorcing you. You liar. Let me talk to him. No way. You think you can make him obey you, but the doctor says he's not allowed to come in contact with you whatsoever. So no, you can't talk to him. How can we have a divorce without speaking to each other? I mean, if he's not clear-headed, obviously I can't accept. How can you laugh at this? You were the one who traumatized him. You stole from me, too. You think you can get away with this? Well, we don't have anything on paper, do we? You lunatic. I've had enough of you. You are paying for all of this. Pay for what exactly? How you've damaged my brother, of course. We weren't just watching how you spent Tony's money. We know you're having an affair. Better yet, your guy is also married, so it's a double affair. I wonder what would happen if we let his wife know about this. I'm not having an affair. Yes, you are. I know you meet him at a hotel. You hide it well, but we've asked professionals to watch your every move. We have the proof of your infidelity. Wait, you're showing that to his wife? Yes, and we are considering to show your parents, too. You said they were tough. I wonder how they would react. I mean, you've been stealing, abusing, having an affair? This is going to be fun. Stop it! You can't show my parents. They are the real abusive ones. Oh, so you can abuse my brother, but you can't be abused? You've kicked him and thrown things at him. How could you? I will make a formal apology to Tony. Just please don't show my parents. I'm begging you, Stacy. On my knees. What you need to do first is agree to divorce Tony and compensate for his suffering. Compensate? You mean pay? I don't have any savings. I can't pay anything. You bought a lot of nice things, I hear. Why don't you sell those? I'm sure it'll give you a good start. But I like them. I would hate to lose them. Then I will go ahead and talk to your parents now. I will somehow make money. I will work and pay you back little by little. So please don't tell my parents. How am I supposed to believe you? You've been full of lies all this time. I'm being honest this time. Please believe me. No, sorry, you've gone too far. In fact, I've already done what I needed to do. Huh? What do you mean? Your parents should be arriving at your doorstep in a minute. They've seen the proof already. Now it's time to face what you've done. No, how could you? Please tell me you're joking. Stacy, you have to tell them that you were wrong, that it was all a mistake. Wrong about what? I have nothing to correct. No one has your back anymore. You are getting what you deserve. You hurt my family. Now you're paying for it. Tony and Andrea's divorce was filed shortly after. She agreed to the divorce relatively quickly as she had enough battering by her furious parents. Turns out, her parents really did treat Andrea rough as she grew up. It was the only truth that ever came out of her mouth. I feel bad that she had a tough childhood, but that doesn't give her the excuse to do what she did to me and my brother. Her parents, tough as they may be, were apologetic of the situation and paid me back, as well as consolation to my brother. The proof was also sent to the family of the man Andrea was having an affair with. I can only imagine what kind of drama that went on their side. Now in debt to her parents, I hear that Andrea is working day and night and under strict surveillance. My brother's friend saw her once. He said that she looked nothing like before, having lost a lot of weight. That doesn't make me feel bad at all, though, because that's exactly what she did to my brother. I have no idea how much money she must earn to make up to her parents, but I hope as she does, Andrea is able to realize and understand why she was wrong. On the other hand, my brother has recovered well. He gained his weight back and looks much happier. Reflecting back, he doesn't understand why he had let himself be a slave to Andrea. I later found out that Andrea wasn't even feeding him the vegetables that I had sent. She would throw them away and only allowed him to eat whatever she felt like permitting. My brother felt awful and wanted to avoid hurting my feelings. That was why he kept it a secret. He knew about how her parents treated Andrea, so it's my assumption that he felt bad for her at the beginning. But soon he became brainwashed into thinking he had to obey her. Andrea took advantage of Tony's kindness, and he let her take control of him. Tony flourished at work after getting a divorce. He enjoys his career more than ever. I will always be worried about my little brother, but I trust he'll be fine. He's been through a lot, but he's a strong guy. As his only sibling, I'll continue to look out for him.